Katsushika Hokusai was born October 23, 1760, in Edo, which is now Tokyo, Japan. His dad was a mirror maker for the shogun. When he was 5, he started to get interested in painting. Hokusai was mostly known for his paintings and his ukiyo woodblock printings. Hokusai's greatest painting is a very famous one called The Great Wave of Kanagawa, which he did from 1830 to 1833. Hokusai learned from an art master, Katsu Kawashunsho, all his life until the death of his master in 1793. And just a short time after, his wife died too, leaving Hokusai with a son and 2 daughters. When Hokusai got older and made more paintings, his studio burned down and burned most of his work. On May 10, 1849, Katsushika Hokusai died in Japan. Hokusai liked to paint peasants and ordinary lifestyle paintings. He was born into an artistic family that got him into art when he was 5. Hokusai was 12 when he went to go work in the library. Hokusai was known by at least 30 different names in his lifetime because he was never satisfied with the name he had. This is probably because the name he had did not suit his paintings. When he was in his mid-20s, he married. As a result, he started to paint more pictures about women. Hokusai's early 30s were the years his art became different than other Japanese artists because he started to paint peasants. In 1793, when he was 37, he remarried and adopted the name Hokusai. In 1811, Hokusai is known as Hokusai because he made his most famous paintings when his name was Hokusai. One of my favorite pieces is The Great Wave of Kanagawa. I have many other favorites like Festivals of the Greenhouses. Hokusai has many other paintings as well, such as 36 Views of Mount Fuji. And he also did the painting Foreigners Observing Japanese Customs. That painting is one of the few paintings that have European people observing Japanese stuff like tables and rooms. In the painting 36 Views of Mount Fuji, Hokusai has drawn a great big colorful mountain with trees at the bottom, but the trees die out as you go up the mountain. The colors start to change from green to red. I think he is trying to show signs like happiness changing to anger. He was probably trying to show his anger about his wife and art master's death. In the painting, there also is a bit of white at the top of the mountain. It is possible he is trying to represent white because it is the symbol of death to the people of Japan. I think this is a very important painting because the colors show a lot of feelings. In the painting, The Great Wave of Kanagawa, it shows a picture of giant waves and people on boats riding the wave. I think Hokusai is showing more of his feelings with the big waves. I think he is trying to show anger again because the giant waves are big and showing the people on the boats that they might have done something wrong and they must pay for what they have done. In the back of the painting, you can also see a mountain with white at the top of it. He is probably trying to show death once more. Maybe the death is going to happen when the giant wave falls over on the people. This painting is simple as there are not many colors in it. Hokusai has used the colors white, orange, blue, and black in his paintings. And maybe a touch of yellow for the sky, but it is probably light orange. This is one of Hokusai's most famous paintings. However, he shows a lot of feelings in the painting. The last painting I will be talking about is a painting Foreigners Observing Japanese Customs. In this painting, we have many people looking at Japanese stuff like pots and houses and their different styles. Hokusai uses the colors green and red a lot, maybe representing a feeling of happiness like Christmas time. There are many people in this painting and they are all very detailed, so we know that Hokusai worked very hard on this painting. Hokusai was famous back in his time and he is famous now.